Do you mind if I just look around? I guess I gotta check your stuff.
No,
here.
but look around. This is Carl Albert's one, not mine.
Okay.
But he's got stuff around.
This is
here,
cool.
40 years of, what do you call it? Hoarding.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's had that forever. That's his baby.
That's his baby? I see he's got one in the back.
Yeah, that's the dead baby.
That's a dead baby. Is that what they call that?
See, you really don't think since we went to school that weekend.
What did
In
we?
2008.
Gene Winfield course? Oh wow, you took that?
Well, I went and watched.
Okay.
I do it every day. I didn't want to work.
Gotcha. These are the front fenders?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Wow. Did you do the metal work on the front?
No, this is a Curtis Custom Nightmare.
Oh god.
Yeah. The guy that I got it from took it out to Curtis.
Okay.
They blasted some parts, put some primer on it. That's probably 5 years ago or more.
Yeah.
17 grand later, he got it back in Tim Hortons cups.
Oh, that's
Yeah. That's how that works, eh? You know.
I've heard tell, but I just trying to stay out of it, you know.
Yeah, stay clear of it is right.
Well, it's, you know, I don't know anything about
I've
this
been
one.
married this a long time.
So you do? You have?
I've had, yeah. Just know them. No,
Yeah.
appreciate we know 'em. Anyway, you look it over.
Sure.
Do whatever you want.
This is a, what year is this thing? 30?
First year, 35.
35.
First year, full hydraulic brakes, and the cars were round after that.
Yeah.
All that stuff. When I got it from Peter, it was, the body was in the garage, the frame was out in the yard, the engine was in the grass. It was completely apart. But, you know, it's more of a preservation than a restoration.
Preservation instead of a restoration.
Well, I'm cleaning up what's there, putting it back together.
Yeah. So the engine does run?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It had a stuck valve, which was hard to get unstuck. But I got it unstuck. Probably should have had guides. But Al had, that's a 54. That's almost new.
The engine.
Yeah, the engine was a 54.
Okay.
But they were all the same.
What bolt pattern is the wheels?
Don't ask me, Joe. I don't know. You mean 4 1/4 or?
Are they like 5 on 4 1/2? Like, is that like a Ford bolt pattern?
Well, it's Plymouth, but I don't know if
I
it's
think
Ford bolt pattern or not. I have no idea. You know Fly?
I do.
That's where those wheels came from.
I do.
I had to get something to put on it to move it around because the originals need tubes
Yeah.
and the tires are likely cracked anyway, but
Get a bit of stuff going
it's got, oh yeah, it needs work on the rockers and the bottoms of the doors, but I found some areas that's got real old bronze work in it, and the bronze work's still good, the patches are still good,
Well, it can be.
but the fill just rotted off it,
Yeah.
right? Overall, it's quite solid, like everything. It needs work and it ain't for everybody, you know that.
Yeah. You haven't got a flashlight like that. Cool. The front fenders are quite amazing, eh? Shape them things, wow. Well, 55 shift. Take a looky, poo poo.
There were no holes in this one. That one over there's got some pinholes in the back of it after it was blasted.
Yeah.
But, and somebody over the years put signals on, then they took them out.
Okay. Tell me something. You have the back fenders?
Oh yeah.
Are they as good as the front fenders?
Not quite. They need some work in the back
Okay.
corners, but overall, they're pretty good. And the running boards, and the trunk lid. All the glass. Had the front windshield made and installed. Yeah.
It's a damn good start, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think you had worse in the shop up there, right?
Oh, no, I don't think I.
I know you did.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm laughing. Because generally everything I start with is kind of not that good. The chassis is in some shape.
The frame is good. When it was, the body was off it, I took it up to Relics and I patched one area back here by the rear wheel. And that wasn't really serious.
One area. So she's pretty good. She's, yeah.
It was, I think up just ahead of the wheel
Okay.
in the turn. I
Lisa.
bought it when Mama was right in the middle of being sick, so I had something to do.
Right?
And this is as far as I got. We gotta get something we can drive.
Understand. Yeah.
And you got it too, you son of a...
What's that?
A Galaxy.
Oh, you like that Galaxy?
Yes, man. And reasonable price too.
I actually had it for sale, and I took it off the market because
It's off now?
I took it off.
Tired of talking to people?
Well, it wasn't only that. The car is a good working car, but what's going on is that the 6-pack on it keeps fouling the plugs,
Oh yeah.
and I'm tired of every week redoing. Just tired of messing with it.
I had a nice 66 Impala, but we had to sell that.
Yes.
Mama got sick, so.
Where's your back fenders of this bad boy?
Everything else is up the house in the basement.
Okay.
We just moved down here late last fall.
Yes.
And everything is accounted for, but it's summed up there and some.
Okay.
Actually, everything that's here is just this.
Okay, so the front, you saying the back fenders are almost as good as the front fenders?
Yeah, they need some work back at the back or at the front, I forget.
Okay.
The way you look at it, it's no good for me to tell you it's not much, but
Yeah.
it's not too bad, really.
Can I open the doors somehow?
Yeah, push down on those vice grips here and pull it.
That's the new door handles? That's a man.
I got that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No trim panels. I got a nice set of cloth buckets.
That original for it?
No.
Geez, no, he
There
says.
was nothing left. This was in a barn in Ontario since 1970. So there was nothing left inside. There was no fluids in anything, just dry.
Oh, she's pretty clean up front there. Pretty clean up there. It's got brakes all the way around?
No, the rears aren't hooked up and the fronts are working, but the seals I got, believe it or not, from Rock Auto.
Yeah.
It's just not being used for 2 years.
Yeah.
So as you work them, they stop leaking, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes they'll seep out the seal inside.
Yeah.
So the only thing new are the lines and the plex line. The rest of it's all the original stuff, de-rusted and used.
So the engine works good? You say? Would you say?
It runs fine. I think the valves should be adjusted again.
Yeah.
Because I only adjusted them. Well, the engine wasn't even in the car, right? It was out on the floor when I prigged with them.
Had good oil pressure and everything?
All kinds of oil pressure, yeah. That she got, my man.
Jesus.
That's the original red, cleaned up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it holds fluid, no leaks, unbelievable.
Did you have the grill show and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
it's right there, actually. Earl started to do repairs on it and then stopped as soon as he started. So that's as far as it got. Needs to be tiddly booed.
It's not that bad, eh?
No, it's not really bad at all. And most of the trim, if not all, is there for the house. All the trim for that and trim on the hood sides. The hood's a 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4-piece, 2-piece for sure. I never ever had it on the car. And the hood, I think, is real good.
Yeah.
Except I think they might have bent part of it when they had it out to Curtis's. Anyway, after Buddy got it back, he couldn't look at the car. He went up and bought another one.
You went and bought another one?
47 this time.
Okay. I do like the old thing, that's for sure.
Yeah, it could be cool. Much work.
Actually, she's got a good, seems to be like a good body on it. You know, some work on the bottom of the doors, but.
Yeah, it is fairly solid. And the rockers need work too.
I got a fix for that. Piece of exhaust pipe.
Yeah, it's
Front to back.
a pain because once the running boards are on, you all but see them, I think. You know what I mean? That muffler, Carl stuck that on there.
So it was bad to get it
Kind of
running.
sounds kind of cool. I got the original exhaust that came off. I thought the original exhaust was on it.
What do you think of it, Jolene? Huh?
Not bad.
Huh?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
There's a challenge for you to make that roof out of a nice piece of dark glass.
Yeah.
I was ever got that far. I was just
What's that?
about
New
to pull
windshield.
that
Yeah,
leather
new glass in
or
it. Cow, I mean, the cow looks amazing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
something. I had the dash out. That was stripped and painted and all that stuff.
So you've got the dash painted and stuff?
Well, it's in the car now.
Oh, okay, I never even took notice. You got? Do you have the gauges and that sort of stuff?
No, there's no gauges with it, no wiring. There's, everything else is there, the trim and the dash and the ashtray and all that stuff. Emergency brake works too,
There you go.
which is hard to believe. Everything was just dirty and dried out.
Quite something, actually. I don't know what else to say. You're firm on your price?
Hey,
You're firm on your price?
yep, I am, but I mean, it's not that I don't care if it sells, but it'll sell eventually, or I'll keep working on it or something.
Yeah.
Look over there now.
No, I see an ESO sign I'm
Yeah.
interested in.
He had that RPG, the 10 people are buying it, but they didn't show up.
Is that right?
One 21 foot.
Hole? Yeah. Have any big bolt hole Ford wheels here?
Buddy,
Tin
as soon as
foil?
Carl gets back, he can tell you.
Okay.
He's got truck wheels.
Yeah.
He's got a load of wheels around here.
I need a 10-inch. I like to have a 10-inch wide, 5 bolt hole Ford truck wheel. That's what I like to have. Looks like there might be.
Aluminum?
Doesn't matter if they're
Oh.
aluminum or not. You know what I mean? So you got a aluminum slot there. Probably not a 10-inch.
He's got, I don't know what, he doesn't know what he got. He's got all those Ford trucks over the other side there,
Okay.
and his wheels are back. And I think
How long
there's
before he'll be
still
around?
Round 4.
Round 4. Do we want to go out and take a look at your other parts, or I would like to go out and take a look at your other
Yeah,
parts?
you wanna go look at 'em?
I would like to look at them. I think it's worth looking at. Don't you? I think it's worth looking at.
What time is it?
Probably 10, 20 after 3?
Yeah, probably.
20 after 3?
I'll
probably.
find it.
Okay. What do you think of it? It's quite something, you know, the chassis, like it's,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna get down on my knees. The front fenders are quite amazing, like, quite good shape, you know? He said he repaired the... Yeah. Well,
Pretty clean.
it is pretty clean. It is pretty clean. Just called work, basically. But it's a good start, that's for sure.
You're a sucker.
You drive around and look at stuff, Chad. Did you ever go up and look at that, Studebaker? Yellow thing, Gould Auto?
We went out there and the snow was piled around it, and it was so hard that you couldn't do anything with it. Buddy said, shovel the snow away from it, but you it was ice, right? And it was buried.
You couldn't get a look at
It was a pretty good price though,
it. Yes.
for what it was.
Yeah,
I mean, someone pulled the quarter and did a good job on the quarter.
no. It looked pretty good in the picture.
Yeah, I did so. I haven't seen it, so I think it's probably gone. Like someone probably bought it. I'm thinking like usually he says if it's, I'm not sure if it's sold or not, but you looking for something old again?
Yes. I'm looking at a 72, I think it is, Lincoln up in Bathurst. Big white two-door. You've probably seen it on Kijiji.
Okay.
I think he's only asked in 6th grade.
I know where there's 2 of those. Lincolns.
Torment me, buddy.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Oh, you and I'm like, what I understand, $5 grand would take one.
Yeah, well, that's right in my price range, between 5 and 8.
And they're kept inside.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that up your way?
Yeah, past my way.
Well, it's Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Middleton.
Right on.
Yeah.
There's for sale?
And he's got 2 of them
For sale.
for sale.
Yeah.
Well, they were for sale at one time. I'm thinking he wanted $5 grand. That's what he had posted on him, $5 grand.
There's another car that I'd like to see too. I don't know if you went and looked at it. It's is it a Zephyr? It's a part, been painted, and a part black, white roof. Was on Kijiji for the last couple of years, on and off.
Haven't seen it.
It's a Lincoln, no, a Lincoln Capri maybe. I think the old guy that owned it either passed on.
Okay, we went and looked at that.
Did you really?
We did so. Nice car.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice. They went $8,000 for it. We went and looked at it, remember?
Yeah, around
The
there,
big one?
yeah.
Huh?
That big one?
Yeah. It was
That
nice.
in the valley, wasn't it?
Yeah. Windsor way in the end. It was in I'm not sure, Annapolis way maybe.
Yeah.
And then it went to Windsor.
So you looked at it, but it wasn't for you or what?
Well, there were so many pieces to it, right? You'd have to have a shop, this right here, to fill. There was so much.
This is what I'm trying to do. You couldn't walk in here last week.
Okay, you're trying to get rid of some stuff to.
Yeah, there's a paint booth going there, and I'm going there.
Okay.
Yes. And that's his 46 Chevy up there, which
Yeah.
a guy's coming today. It's the son of the original owner. or
Okay.
Owner. Previous owner.
Yeah.
So he wants to buy it back, I guess. So that's going.
Right on. Yeah. It looks, the fenders impressed me, that's for sure. The condition that it's
is
in.
nice sheet metal.
Yeah, it is nice sheet metal
For sure, right?
for that year.
Yeah, that ain't new at all.
No, it's not, is it? No, it's not new at all.
No.
I want to look at those wheels. What are those wheels there? Do you know? Have a look.
Yeah, go look, I know. They're most likely Ford, but I don't know, it's hard to say. He's got a lot of AMC stuff around too. I don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, they're slotted. I'm not sure. I don't know if they fit or not. I should be careful what I'm doing. I'll end up having
Yeah.
something on the ground.
He should be home about 40 minutes or so.
Okay.
He wanted to see you.
Okay, cool. I want to
Don't
see
know
him
why.
too then. I don't know what.
Anyway,
There you go.
you wanna go? Let's go.
Gonna leave the door open?
Yeah.
All right. Just must be like I'm home. No worries. Everybody knows everybody. What's this thing gonna come in?
350 right now.
350. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That looks like a big Volvo Ford wheel there on the wall, doesn't it? I just need something.
Yeah.
I just need something for mock-up, eh? That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for
Oh, right on.
just mock-up, more or less. Let's take a run up. This is my kind of
Were
garage.
you up to the house already?
We did. We drove by.
Okay.
Cool. We'll be back. Well, sort of. We'll follow you, though. What do you think of the car, sweetheart?
Pretty nice.
I need your opinion. It is pretty good shape, isn't it? Wow. It is in pretty good shape. Like, I don't know. You know, I know it's another project, that's for sure. But one thing I will say it's in some shape to start with, you know, for that year, 35.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be very honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like that part. You know what I'm saying? And I took a course with him, I think.
Yeah.
The Gene Winfield chopping course. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
So he's into it, that's for sure. Front fenders were amazing. I thought they were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, amazing.
Just the whole body and the chassis, everything. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Like it needs some sills, and like the door bottoms are bad on the thing. It needs some sills there, but that's, you know, to be expected. It's 1935. Buddy spent $15,000. Doesn't take much to spend money though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say a word. Say a word. I'd like to wait around for a buddy too. You know, no sense me making wheels
No.
for the car if I can pick up a set for mock-up, right?
There's a bunch of Ford trucks in
Yeah.
the back.
Well, he's drifting her. Hope he makes her around the corner. Haha, you made her. Drifted. Cool. Hey man, this is where you find all the good stuff. Is it? No. No? Yeah. Gotcha. We'll just keep that in the wraps. No problem.
Yeah.
No worries.
Go out.
Nice brisk wind, eh?
Yeah, yesterday. You guys must have fried in the valley.
Bumpers.
Yeah, the old bumpers,
Yeah.
chocolate. The ends for some reason, it's like somebody took a grind of them somewhere. I don't know why. You're nose with those fellas.
Could have been chafing for many years, that's all. You know, there's no-
There's gaps in there.
Oh, they need to be welded back on?
No, it's just normal.
Okay.
That's the exhaust. There's the rear fenders. You can pick them out of there if you want.
Yeah, pull them out. There's, okay, you get all the trim molding there, you got original wheels for it, the whole bit, eh? Hood sides.
The wheels are nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, the window trim. The front of it.
Yeah. Little hole there. Hard to believe that little puny fender for that car. It's like a. Everybody thinks the old metal right thick enough, but that isn't that thick, is it?
This one's not. The front ones are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the lips like this. They're still good for the ear.
Oh yes, for sure. Not knocking
You
that
wouldn't
down.
go looking for fiberglass ones, that's for sure.
Nope.
That one needs some work in the back end there too.
Oh, disc.
Been patched up.
That's
before.
not bad though. I mean, I don't know if I, I don't know what to say. Like,
All just work.
you said it.
And the hood's in there. Where you got that?
Yeah.
That's just about it.
What about taillights and stuff like that? Do you have those things?
I got a brand new set of aftermarket ones, but I want that stuff separate. I'll have to give them to you if you do take it. I got a couple. I bought some stuff. The guy that sold me the car sold me stuff 3 times afterwards about it.
Oh, is that what he did to you?
Oh yeah, nice guy.
Huh?
Nice guy.
Nice guy. Yeah. All the furnished moldings are here?
Yep.
The wheels are there?
All the glass is here.
Wheels are
These are the seats that I bought from them afterwards.
Sounds like you're happy about it. I probably wouldn't be interested in that.
Well, if you're not, that's fine, but
Yeah.
they fit the car nice.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah, and especially the back one. There's more room in the back of that car than the front, right?
Yes.
I'll run upstairs and
The front fenders, the hood.
grab you. Good look at them.
You into planes? I take it.
No, I bought them from a barber shop that was closing in Porter's Lake.
Okay. Cool. What you gonna go get something? Show me.
Yeah, you might as well come up.
Okay.
I think that's really all there is to it.
2 bumpers, 2 fenders, the hood, the trunk lid. You got the hinges for the trunk lid?
Yeah, but they're not very good.
Yeah.
They're,
Pot metal?
yeah, and they're just worn.
Okay.
Worn, you know what I mean? The pins in them are really worn. I don't know if they can be changed.
Yeah.
But I mean, it ain't much more than a barn hinge.
Not much more than a barn hinge, he says. Just taking a look at these things. Cool. We'll go up and take a look, I guess.
Yeah, leave that.
That's how it goes sometimes, eh?
Oh shit.
You're locked out.
I'll lock her in. She might wander off.
Yeah, get some stuff hidden in here.
74 Challenger flex hoses is what fitted here. Have a look at
Got some door handles there and
this.
stuff to go with the trunk lid.
lid handle.
Okay.
And a couple 35 plates. Bought from them later.
You know, we're doing a car right now and then fit that car.
Good, you can buy them. I don't know why I got 1964 plates, but for some reason I do. I thought I had 435 ones. They're not from the car. But,
Okay.
35 There's an old tag there.
Tail lights going with the car if we buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
I can't hold it.
I can't hold it, he says.
And I bought manuals for it.
Okay.
It's all kind of nice stuff to have.
Yes?
I mean, it's more like a tractor than a car, you know.
Yeah?
So it's pretty simple, but it's still nice to have a manual with all the breakdowns, everything.
Yeah.
What time? Anybody know?
Do we know what the time is?
I'd say 3:30.
About 3:30. We'll just take a run back down. Back down the garage. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him.
Look at that sign, see.
He might have a couple wheels. That's what I'm thinking. He might have a couple wheels.
Yeah, no good.
What do you think of the car? The sheet metal seems to be fairly good. Sheet metal's
Yeah.
fairly good.
Seems like a fair price.
You know.
The Chevy that we have, the 39 Chevy, like what we paid for that, we couldn't make that one what the 39 Chevy is. Do you know what I mean? Like, but that doesn't mean that that's not a good deal.
True.
And I wonder if he would be interested in the 39 Chevy, where he's on the market.
I don't want to go there yet. I think we'll just keep that for now.
Okay, yeah.
I think we'll keep that. I want to do a bit of work to it, to be honest with you.
spent the money getting it to where it is. Like, there's a lot of value there at the price that it's at.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your call.
My call? My call. My call. All right, we'll just kind of hold up for a minute. When we had the headlights for it and stuff.
They're chrome, so they're chrome. They are what they are.
I'm just trying to take stock what's all there. Like if there's any whole bunch of anything missing, I don't think there is so far.
Pretty much
No interior.
what's missing is the interior, the gauges and the wire, and that, you know, there's the headlights. But that's what's missing. Pretty much. There's the trays of the original bolts.
Okay.
They're even half cleaned up.
Oh, there's nothing in here. I take it.
Breather. Yeah, I don't know. That's where.
Yeah,
the van
cow.
up front. Yeah, they're thinking chrome.
Yeah, not there. There's a headlight, that bezel and all that stuff with them.
The glass for them is in a box at home.
Okay. You have
yeah.
the stanchions,
Yeah,
or one of them.
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah, they're both there.
There's the trunk.
Okay. You do have them. That's a
Pretty
good thing.
weak, but
And do you have the rings that go in the front of the headlights? Do you know, or if not?
Jesus, I don't know. Shit, what was there? To tell you the truth, I really don't know. I think they were there, but that's the centers for fly wheels. The fly. These are both good.
Yeah, there's stanchions for the headlights.
And there's the dash.
Yeah.
And then the ashtray thingamajiggy is in there.
Some glass balls for the marker lights.
The bumperette. I don't know where the hell those were.
Okay. Maybe they stuck in there.
But no, the bumper bolts on through that hole.
Okay.
And like I said, in the 50s or 60s, they must have put marker lights in it. And then in the 60s, they took them out and welded them up with bronze. So,
Stand up when you're tired.
lots of stories there.
Original floor in it and everything. You know what I mean? Like crazy.
Yeah, it is. I've seen a few of these, well, 37s, and none of them had the rear floor in them. And missing more than that. Those are sponsored for each engine side.
Yeah. This is just bolts and nuts for it.
Yeah, original.
In your other box, would them headlight rings be in there, or do you think you?
No,
have them?
they're in with the box at home with
Okay.
the lenses. And I think one of the lenses was cracked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. No, that's wiper motors and hood trim and all kinds of stuff in that box.
Yeah.
start it up if you want it.
I'd love to hear it run if you started. Let me hold my hand over it.
No, it should be good.
Okay.
There's one thing that doesn't go with the car. Yeah, the dispatcher is the old man's.
It's the only thing that doesn't go with the car is a battery?
Yeah, it's Dad's. I ain't listening to him.
Can't say it's a blame you.
Probably if you ever use, probably use a 12 volt anyway. I know, get with the roof.
And the glass fits so nice, eh?
He did a good job cutting that out, Dennis, yeah.
Yeah, did a good job. Yeah, it runs good. For sure, doesn't it? Sounds good.
Yeah, I had it up and down the road a couple times. First time in what, 50-some years?
The straight axle in the front looks like something that's newer, you know? Like it's a... Looks like something that's newer.
No, yeah.
Well, just because of the roundness of it, you know what I mean? You can get them ones that are round now like that, but you know,
Yeah.
it must be...
Somebody may have changed it over the years, I don't know.
Well, it fits the U-bolts and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everything's the same, so...
And kingpins were changed at one point because you could see where they beat on this side at one time.
Yeah.
It's far from lined up because, I mean, all the springs and stuff were under when I didn't have that stuff off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this was all off it.
Mhm.
So that should have a lock in it. But I didn't know, because I never drove it,
Yeah.
what it was going to feel like in the wheel, but it's fine right where it is. So it should have a cotter key, actually the wire.
In that?
Yep. It just keeps the nut
Okay, I
from
see. It goes
turning
through this
out.
hole here and goes through that hole there and to be
Yeah.
tied?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tractor.
Tractor.
And originally this would have had a crank too,
In the grill.
but the 54.
And that grill,
Didn't have
that
one.
grill just bolts in there? I suppose you figure
Yeah.
that out as you win, I guess.
Yeah, I
Mm.
took the trim off it, which is at the house. It's
Yeah.
pretty damn good shape, other than a couple dings. And the grill bolts in the bottom, and it's spring on top somehow.
New sway bar mounts in it? Looks like those new sway bar like rubbers in
Yes,
it, or
I went into Nap and looked for something that might work, and
that's what you
that
got.
worked.
Okay.
The same with the black hoses.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Go look at the sign, will you? Tell me what you think of it.
Look at the
You
sign.
got enough signage to know.
I know, yeah.
Down this way is the best way to get at it, but I don't know what kind of condition you call it.
Used.
Very used,
Very used.
but with the dents in it and the rust off, that's good or real bad or what?
Squat right in
Watch
there.
out, yeah, you'll get bitten, but other thorns.
Bitten before.
The diesel car's up in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
I never did see the other side of it. He lifted it up here.
He's in quite a spot, eh?
He never even had the sign up since he owned the garage for 30, 40, 50 years.
Okay.
It was taken down.
Yeah. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, let's face it. I've got one in my dooryard actually.
I know you got Fina up there. I didn't know.
I got the SO stand here. I got the same pole. Exact same pole. Exact same sign.
Did have a light one on.
Okay, there's yeah, there's the light. Cool. What's he asking for?
I think, I shouldn't say nothing, it ain't mine, but I think 1550 is what Terry was going to give him.
1550?
I think so. But Terry didn't come and give it.
Well, that makes a difference, doesn't
No,
it?
it doesn't. Don't really matter.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I think he's taking the diesel sign for that too. That double-sided light up or right.
Just got.
Yeah, I think. Well, it was, unless it broke falling down. It was in good shape. Plastic, whatever it is.
I'll have to check that out. See if it is broke.
Yeah, it was standing up there for a long time. It broke?
No.
Good.
Hard to believe, but it's not broke.
Yeah.
It's not broke. That's for sure.
You know the measurement, the bolt for the wheel you're looking for?
Well, it's full size Ford half ton. I'm not sure what that is. I know what Ford car is 4 and 5.5.
Have a look over here.
I'm looking for a 10-inch wheel because I got a great big tire that I want to put on. The Chevy truck's going today, is it?
Yeah, here's 5. Yeah, supposed to come tomorrow.
Got some work ahead of them.
Oh, good.
There's something right here.
Head goes with it too.
That's 6 bolt holes, I think. 6. Probably should be touching the stuff if he gets here. Looks like a 5 bolt hole wheel there.
Oh my God, you got a dog with you. Is he a blue?
Feeler, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, God. My daughter's got one. Hi, buddy. You're a quick you. You're a quick for truck. Yours is not quiet.
No? So what this is an
All
old...
these Ford trucks. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you mind if I look around at all?
No, you can look at it.
There's probably a full-size Ford wheel right there, but it's not a 10
But
inch.
it's going to be 10 inches wide.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is a 10-inch wide rim. It does not have to be in good condition. Not have to, I just want it to
Yeah.
hold the wheels what I want.
Hey.
got
If
a
he's
dead
got
pickup.
it, he knows where it is. Right there, what's that? That's a Ford rim. That matches that one on the wall in there. We talked about that the other day.
That's close. That would probably...
What's that, maybe 8 inches across?
Yeah, probably. That might probably would work, but it goes in more than out. I like to have out than in.
If he's got something, you know where it is. Well, it's probably where it
The
is.
old Pinto done?
What Pinto? There's no
No,
Pinto.
Pinto, sorry. Gremlin, sorry.
Yeah, there's one done. There's one down there done too.
Okay.
He's an AMC guy. He's got a Spirit in the basement.
I had an AMC and I got rid of it, and I
The Rebel?
wished I didn't.
Yeah, I wish I would have bought it.
I wish that, you know why? I wish they would never sold it.
I looked at it when you had it in trial.
Look at this thing here now, would you? The old phone booth.
Yeah.
Huh? That's pretty cool.
What have you got up there? Anything besides the Galaxy?
Jolene, we got a 39 Chevy, 2-door.
No, it's gotta be newer.
Gotta be, I understand that completely.
It's gotta be 60.
I got a 62 Mercury commuter wagon.
62 Mercury commuter wagon.
Yeah.
What's that?
62, well, 62 Ford car, but it's a Meteor. It's got different chrome on it.
Wagon.
Yeah, the chrome comes down like this on the side and turns down, and then it goes straight back.
It's a big girl.
It's a wagon. I just pulled it actually in front of in the shop to get it running and get the brakes going on it, because I feel like it could be a pretty good old car.
Is it a 352 or a 6?
6-cylinder.
6-cylinder, yeah.
6-cylinder.
Is it solid at all? Yeah.
I'm saying the body's pretty decent on it, but the back quarters, and I'm actually just gonna fix those. I'm just gonna put some back quarters on it.
I gotta write that down. I wanna see what they look like.
62 Mercury Commuter.
I gotta write it down because I'll forget before I turn around.
Handle. I like the Imperial sign, that's cool.
Commuter?
Commuter.
Mercury.
Mercury Commuter. It's quite rare.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It is. Just because of the Mercury and it's a wagon. That's what I'm thinking.
So it has not been on the road for a while, I take
It
it.
has not been on the road for quite a while.
Yeah. So all systems gotta be gone through.
Well, that's what's going on right at the present moment. I just pulled it from the shop to go. The gas tank was rotted off it, so I'm gonna end up putting a gas tank on it. The brakes have to be looked at, so we're gonna do the brakes, and I'm gonna make a couple quarter pounds for it. And I'm gonna do videos doing it.
Yeah.
Is this really an axe, like a Gremlin axe?
I don't. Geez, I don't know if it is or not.
He split his own bumpers?
Yeah, he did. He did. Well, he did everything to it, as far as I know.
Cool.
Painted it a few years back.
Yeah.
He was a little shy on paint. But it's, believe it or not, it's a solid old car.
Yeah. We went and looked at one in, I don't know where it was, but it was a fair dollar he wanted for it. I think it was,
Buckler going up.
yeah. But
Everything is. That's why I couldn't understand that goes with the 37. That's all 30s movies.
oh wow.
Ever see an Imperial
I
sign
like that. Yeah, I like that.
Ever seen them like that?
No, it's a homemade jobber, but you know what I mean? Like, but it's an older thing. It's plywood in it.
I guess it's. I had no idea. I know what you're saying, homemade, but why?
Why would someone make that?
For the station, yeah. I don't think there's any markings on it. Carl stuck it up there.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to know why it was made and by who, right?
Yeah, it's cool. That's for sure. I remember those things, the pits. I can remember those.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Huh?
I do love it.
The old fireman's cat.
Yeah, Carol's volunteer car.
He must like burn the tires off. You get a couple new sets.
They've been up there a long time.
Is that right? Wow.
It's an hard job parting with anything, but I'm making them do it.
You're making him do it?
Pretty much. Got it.
Okay. Who's 55 Chevy? Yours?
No, that's his too.
That's his too? She's seen better days, has she not?
It's kind of a shame. Like the outer body's not unrestorable, but the floor has gone front to rear.
Is that what that is for?
No, that's a Gremlin floor fan.
Okay.
He saved it from somewhere sometime because
Yeah.
it was half solid. No, he's got nothing for this. He bought a frame and put under it another good frame.
Yeah.
But it's so weak, it's unreal. It can be fixed.
Oh yes, I know that. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I like fixing stuff for some reason. Alrighty. We'll shut her down. We'll make a deal. See what goes on.
Close to 4.
Cool.